I'm hearing these bitches is on me, but I already know they just mad cause the hitters be wanting me. You know how the shit go. They be all on the ground yelling and screaming and wanting to smoke, but I don't internet bang, I'm not gonna do it, my fingers are broke. I'm guessing it's hot in the kitchen, cause me and this nigga been cooking. While you was sweating, a nigga, my money was bubbling into some chickens. But let me get some game, that drum and bush get boring. Get your head in the game and out of the clouds, cause that's how I'm scoring. Swish. And I'm the hottest on this team, bitch. Everybody know me. You better ask about this queen shit. Loose slips, sinking ships faster than some quicksand. Run into some problems, your nigga got me like a kickstand. I'm locked in, play my position till all the cabbage come. I had to tell them, baby, slow down, cause it's a marathon. Nobody make a move till I do. Call me the Pentagon, C4 dynamite. I've been about it.
It's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know it's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. I know, 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 I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
You've just tapped in to True Talk with Queen, the dopest radio show on the map, and your official no judgment zone. No judgment zone. You want to talk business? Let's talk. Relationships? Let's talk. Problems? Let's do it. But we keep it real, keep it raw, and 100% uncut. Grab some popcorn, make a little drink, and buckle your seatbelt. The vibe of your life starts now.
Hey y'all, hey! Happy Sunday! I want to thank y'all for tapping into True Talk with Queen. I appreciate y'all so much. Whether you're tuned in through YouTube, Facebook, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to tune in tonight, I really, really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. We are still not on Instagram yet, but they gonna let us in the building one day. I'm keeping hope alive, y'all, okay? I see you, bro, on Facebook. Thank you so much for tapping in. We got Asia in the building with us tonight. Hey, boo.
Hey, you.
How are you?
I was good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. How was your day?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Very relaxing, very therapeutic. I got lots done in my head.
I love the energy. Oh, shoot.
How was your day?
My day was very, very interesting. And let me show y'all. God showed up. Can I say that?
Okay.
Because, number one, my baby sister is home from prison.
Oh, congratulations.
And so that's a big, big thing for us. Like, we are so happy and excited for her. And today she had, like, a lunch / dinner type of thing so that she could see everybody and stuff, right? And I went so the kids was able to spend time with her and stuff, and they took a walk on the beach and all that. It was so beautiful. Okay. And yeah, it was God, because I ain't linked up with nobody in a long time, and you know that. You know what I mean? I ain't linked up with nobody in a long time, so to have this moment today was a beautiful thing. Like, you know what I mean? A super, super beautiful thing.
I
so
love it.
yeah, I had a good time. The kids had a good time.
Good.
It was great. I'm tired because I ain't been asleep. I'm still team no sleep.
As usual.
But yeah. So look, y'all. Today we finna talk about entrepreneurship, okay? That's what we talking about today. Because with all of the negativity going on in the world and all the crime rate going up and all of those different things, it's so easy to lose focus. It's so easy to become discouraged and all of those different things. So I felt like it was time for us to bring a little bit of inspiration, a little motivation, you know what I mean, to get you guys back in the game, get your head back in the game, and let's really push these things forward, y'all, because it takes all of us to win. You know what I mean? I don't want to just win by myself. I need to see all of us on top. You get what I'm saying? And so tonight we just gonna talk about different ways, like, first of all, the different things that we're experiencing within our own personal lives that can kind of distract us, like, you know what I mean, or that's making us feel like I'm sick of this shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about those things and then talk about ways to get past that and to keep pushing forward, because it's hard, but we gonna be each other's support system tonight, okay? That's what we gonna do. Can we do that, y'all? You down? Ash? She the tambourine player. I'm sick of it. Okay, so look, I'm gonna start it off tonight, okay? And we got Bank in the building, y'all. Y'all know we gonna bring Bank up in here so he can give his perspective and his take on what's going on from his side and things like that, okay? So for me, y'all, the one thing that is real in my life, and I know for a fact a lot of people within our community is dealing with, is silent battles, silent wars, silent depression. I feel like I'm not the only one going through this. I feel like there's a whole lot of us that's experiencing this, but because so much is going on, you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to burden anybody else, or you don't want the pity party, or because you just don't feel like being the topic of discussion in rooms and out the mouths of people that don't matter anyway. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And so I want y'all to know from my mouth, okay, that you not by yourself. Just because ain't nobody said nothing, baby, do not think that you're the only one experiencing this, because I'm here to tell you I experience it every day, okay? And I get up still and I show the fuck up. I pray along the way. I pray in the midst of it. I pray when it's over. You get what I'm saying? And to be honest with y'all, prayer is the only thing that's getting me through it, because when I tell y'all I'm having breakdowns when I'm praying, I'm talking about for real breakdowns. Like, God, you gotta show up, because if you don't, I don't know what the hell else to do. That's the space I'm in, and I know it's not just me by myself, and I'm willing to be transparent all the time. Y'all know I don't give a shit what y'all think about me, right? I don't care about the judgment or none of that different stuff, because while everybody's walking around want to play pretend, I don't do good pretending, y'all. I just want to fucking tell the truth and get some goddamn help along the way. Can somebody help me? Can you give me some advice? Can somebody show me some love? Everybody smiling, y'all. They ain't happy. Everybody that's showing up, they ain't got it all together and figured out. We just determined to win. We refuse to let this shit knock us down and keep us there. That's the only difference. Okay? That's the only difference. Don't be ashamed of the space you in. It's not embarrassing or none of that. None of that. Talk to somebody. Call somebody that you feel like is on the level you on. Call the person that you've been able to trust this far along the road. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, people gonna disappoint you, but sometimes call and be honest and say, listen, bro, I need to vent. Don't say a fucking thing. Just let me say what I gotta say. And then when you get finished saying what you gotta say, hang up. Don't even wait for them to have no response.
Not hang up.
You know what I mean? Just hang up and send them a text. Good looking. You feel me? I'm just saying. And when I get back in a better space, I'll call you. and let you know, listen, that it was nothing personal. And you know what I mean? It was me needing to get this out without, self-destructing, sabotaging, any of those different things. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to go off the edge. I don't want to do that. You feel me? So I had to call you and say what I needed to say, but I didn't need to hear your input. I didn't need your energy. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if it's judgmental. I don't need that. But I did need to let this out to somebody. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for the beginning of the show. And Age, what you got for him?
I would say to be honest with yourself. And what I mean by that is, if you're not happy, you don't have to pretend to be happy. That's like the worst thing that you can do, because it drains your energy. Just because you could be amazingly happy in one area and not in another area too. So 1 hour you could be up on high, that might have been when you made that post, because people for whatever reason have tagged it to social media. And then 2 seconds later you could feel horrible, because that's just reality. We all have things that we're battling, and I don't think that people should continue to try to hide it, continue to try to be what other people need you to be, because it's exhausting, and that adds another layer. And I think that's where the thin line between sanity and insanity, and you snap, comes from, because you're not being kind to yourself. You're pushing yourself to do something for everybody else, and you're not taking care of yourself. And it's okay. It's plenty of days, and I'm honest and transparent on my show as well. It's plenty of days I don't get out of the bed. It's plenty of days that I lay there crying all day. And I don't want to, but it usually is after I pushed and pushed and pushed, because I needed to make a deadline or whatever. And I told myself, if I could make it to the 13th, that's the day, and I have to give myself that day. And I just have to, because we going through some stuff. It's a real spiritual warfare going on.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's a lot of things that are happening that those of us that are good, and if you're good, and you really sit back like, what did I do to deserve this? What's wrong? And you can't think of anything, because it's not anything. It's not. It's people that you're attached to as well. You could be their lesson, so to speak, and they not passing it fast enough, so you caught in a whirlwind. It's just so many things. But don't blame it on yourself. Don't blame it on God. Especially those people with kids. If you need help, you should be reaching out the most, because I am fortunate that there are no small children in my home where I can lay in the bed all day. Everybody doesn't have that, but it's a necessity. That is your medicine. So you really need to reach out and find that person that you trust, because they're going through it too, but be willing to help them when they're going through it as well.
I agree. And I think that's some awesome advice at the same time, because a lot of people, like I said, they feel guilty for feeling like, you know what, I'm finna lay in this bed because this what I need, and you feel guilty about that. Although you shouldn't want to soak in that space, if that's what you need to do, your body and your mind is saying do it, because once you let it out, you can move
get recharged
forward.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is what you need to be able to reset. This is part of your reset. So if you need to lay in that bed, lay in the bed. If you need to drive down the freeway and scream to the top of your lungs, do it. You know what I mean? Whatever you need to do to release, do that.
That's healthy.
And don't let anybody judge you for that or make you feel like you're wrong for doing it, okay? I want you guys to start feeling comfortable with pleasing yourself, with taking care of yourself, the same way that you will pour into everybody else and give to everybody else and be a shoulder for everybody else. The same way that you're Johnny on the spot for them, I need you to give yourself that same energy.
Yep. Stop abusing yourself.
Make yourself a priority over everything and everybody.
Right.
I'm talking to myself just as well as I'm talking to
sure.
y'all. You feel what I'm
It's a daily
saying?
talk.
At the end of the day, without you, they ain't got it anyway. So put yourself first. Do what you have to do for you. Love you enough to say, I can't fucking do it today.
Even if it's just an hour.
Yeah.
Because do you know how many mistakes you're going to make? How many things that could go wrong because you didn't do that? And then you're going to wish you could have took it back? Be it punishing a kid too harshly, be it getting in a car accident, be it not paying attention while you're cooking and cutting your finger. All of those things happen because you're distracted. And you're not present. If you can't be present, that is a clear indication that you need a minute. Even if you just need to sit down and pray. That's what I do first. So I try not to stay in the bed all day. That is just very seldom. But sometimes, because a lot has been happening back to back on top of what I was already dealing with, it's just too much and I need a damn break. But I try to just have some time with God or open the Bible and see where it lands. And every time it lands on a scripture that I needed to see. And I read the whole chapter. And it just reminds me that I'm not the only one. Just because things are bad in this time that we're in, this is not the only time things was bad.
Exactly.
I thank my ancestors, and I start to think about all that they went through so that I could sleep in a bed and have air and have a job and have a voice. So I try to pull it on the other side of all the things that I have because somebody fought and probably felt like I did some days just as hard as I'm fighting for the next generation to pull us forward.
Right. I 100% agree with that.
That's a hard calling. But it's a blessed calling.
Listen.
It's a very hard calling. And God won't let you go. If you try to ignore it, He'll keep pushing it and letting you know, I'm telling you.
It's going to hurt worse and worse and worse the more you try to reject it.
Just
just embrace it. And take the ride.
Buckle up.
Take that motherfucker. It's gonna be a ride, baby, a bumpy one. It's gonna be turbulence. Do you hear me? So just be ready, you guys. Like, you just stay prayed up and push yourself forward through everything. And baby steps count, you guys. Any movement is movement. As long as you're not giving up, as long as you're not stopping, as long as you're not staying down, y'all, you got an opportunity to win. The opportunity only leaves when you stop. So that's all that matter, okay?
And don't be afraid to try another way, too. If you keep trying to fit that square into that circle and it don't work, try something else. That don't mean you failed. It means you tried something else. That might have worked in another situation, but be okay with
pivoting.
Because it's not failing. I was trying to think of the word, like it's not failing, it's not giving up. No, that's strategic alignment.
I agree. So we're going to go to Bank. Are you willing to be transparent with us tonight and let us know something that you might be dealing with that people think they might be alone in, that's affecting you when it comes to being an entrepreneur and stuff like that?
Starting over, or basically finding who you are, finding other hobbies or other skills that you have, other assets that you could bring to the table. I feel like I'm in that space right now in the last year or so, since 2021. Yeah, 2021. So after, not a fallout between me and the homie, but just a realization of let me get not away from me, but under you, away from under you. So because I was a foundation, like I was the behind the brick, I was the backbone in a way, but I had to find my own, even though that wasn't like my brand and stuff. I just had to find who I am as a person and my skills and shit, because I know everywhere I go, every room I walk in, I'm an asset. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's what
but is that the one you want to be?
So yeah,
I get it.
like at what table you want to be at. I know my tables I'm supposed to be at is bigger than the table I was at.
Right. Come on with it.
Step out on faith.
No, real shit. And like the rooms I need to be in smarter rooms than the rooms I was at. And
I love it.
Shit like that.
Yes.
Just realizing that, just having the conscious and being self-aware of your surroundings.
You got more.
And where you at? Yeah, way more. I need more. You know, I want more. So.
And what did that feel like? Like, that's what I want.
Darkness, loneliness, depression.
Yes.
It made you, to be honest, it made you look
Feel
at.
lonely.
I'm still am. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm hella lonely right now in a way, but it's a good thing because I'm finding myself and knowing who I want to be and how I want people who I want around me as well. Not just like the regular homies. No more like I can't have that. You know, our conversations are different. Y'all niggas, y'all bore me. You feel me? No,
you got what they need.
Yeah, so it's like exactly. We were just talking about that, Queen.
Yes.
Like I could, you feel me? You could pour into me 100 times, but I could ask you for one favor. It's like, nigga, you gotta go through this person just to get just a yes or something, you know. So with me, it's a simple phone call away or whatever, you know. So shit like that. So learning about who I need and accept people in my circle as well who have the same mindset as me, but not even the mindset, but also the same drive, you know.
Right.
Because you can always have. No, talk habit, but nigga, you doing the same shit from a week ago, 2 months ago.
And what I always say, that transfer energy. Energy
pulling on
is everything. When I can step into, it's like going to New York. I don't know if anybody else has been there. Although I hate New York, I'm still going to use New York as the example. Okay. When you get to New York, you can feel the grind in the air. I swear to God, New York is hustling, and you can feel it. You can see it
24/7.
Every freaking where you go. Everywhere you go. That's the type of environment I need to be in, because guess what? Those hard spaces that we just discussed, when I'm feeling like that, if I get up and go over there, guess what? Recharge. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, like almost instantly. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's an amazing thing. And if that's all it takes, then why not find those surroundings right here where you are right now?
I think people get used to, and hear me out, we all do, get used to being the go-to person. So it makes you feel amazing where you are, because not that is the ego more so, but that feel good place that you help somebody.
That shit got tired.
But then when you turn around, hello, because we got bigger dreams. That's why I said the people that don't have an ego, we move, because we're like, wait, I don't feel good. What about me? To your point, you make that second or third call and you're like, oh, okay, so Jesus, I hear you. Let me move tables. And when I move tables, y'all can't come with me because y'all are leeches. Y'all not even trying, because we develop where we are. That's why we have more. They don't develop. They wait for us to get it and then move. If you notice, they move with us like this. They don't move around. They don't add to. They don't, no ideas, nothing.
Hey, Ethel, I see you. Thank you for tapping in.
That's another thing I'm trying to get away from, people who don't give out ideas.
Exactly. I think the problem is because those people that you're referring to, I don't think that they really want it. I think they see an opportunity.
Absolutely.
And that they want to ride the wave.
Opportunist.
It's just like any other industry, and I'm using music for example. As soon as you see somebody popping now, you want to go sound like them. You want to go record with the same things they recording with. You want to be in the same places with the same engineer. You want the same your video shot by the same person. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but
just
you ain't bringing nothing.
Exactly.
It's okay to share resources, but bring yours too. Like, it don't make no damn sense.
You ain't sharing resources if you ain't bringing nothing to
That's why I said bring yours too. Shit.
And see, the space I'm in now, and this is no pun to nobody, but the space that I'm in now, I don't want to come to your I don't want to come take a seat at your table. I'm bringing, everywhere I go, I'm a fucking table. You feel what I'm saying? And I need your table to connect to my table so we can create this long motherfucking panel of bosses that's gonna move some shit and make some shit happen. That's what I need. I don't want the person with the chair no more, damn it. I want you to bring the table and attach that motherfucker to mine. That's what I want.
And that would be my most recent business venture. Amen. No, everybody got their own table.
Come on.
And I'm telling you, baby, it ain't nothing like it.
Okay.
It ain't nothing like it. I don't need to worry about if they doing what they supposed to, because that's their table.
Exactly.
They gonna make sure their table is straight.
Exactly.
And when we all come together, the meeting go like that. Everybody got 57 things.
And that's another thing that's important, you guys, to do. We don't do it straight off the rip because we handle shit emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? We worried about how we feel about a person and how they gonna feel about us and all those different things, right? Because I've been knowing you, this been my friend for this long, so we get to move in a certain kind of way, right? But what we gotta start doing, y'all, is making sure that we take our emotions out of it and hold everybody accountable for something. Unless they're investing into it, they're never gonna be dedicated to it because they have nothing to lose. They gonna just sit there and ride the wave. Come on, give me some, please. Can the church say amen around here? No, but for real, I want to see, do you know how many people that we actually know that's doing amazing things, but on the outside looking in, they're surrounded by people who are draining them of
their
everything trash, instead of building them up,
ruining their whole damn name.
Have you noticed that? Like, and it's sad to watch. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't care what nobody say. You're not gonna blow by yourself.
No.
Y'all need to get out of that whole mindset. Get out of it. It takes a team to do anything. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Because you only can give so much in certain things.
Right.
Exactly. And so once you start to grow to a certain point, things are gonna start to get neglected because you can't give 100 to every area. You're gonna have to bring somebody in from somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all start opening up to being partners with people, building with people, networking with people. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You can't always be me. It's never gonna work.
Nope.
It's never gonna work. And stop doing just whatever you see other people doing. If you don't love it, if you're not passionate about it, you will only go so far before you crash and burn. Let me tell you that.
Because it's not a passion.
Exactly. It's not gonna drive you. And it's hard. This ain't easy. If it was smooth sailing, everybody would do
doing it.
You feel what I'm saying? This shit come with sleepless nights, a whole lot of tears, a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of losses. You gonna fall. You gonna be popping and fall again. You gonna be left by your motherfucking self. You gonna be surrounded by people you don't need to be surrounded by. It's gonna be a whole lot of temptations. It's gonna be a whole lot of people scamming and plotting. It's a whole big journey, a whole big war out here, y'all. And you can't navigate through it if you can't even stay focused. All because you don't want this anyway in real life. It just looked good when Brian was doing it or when Keisha was doing it. You feel what I'm saying? It looked good, so you just jumped on it. That's not gonna work,
the
y'all.
latest fad.
Yeah, we gotta get past that.
I got an Instagram page and called it a business, but no business name, no website, no business credit, no business checking account. But you got t-shirts.
Yeah, this nigga said, but you got t-shirts.
And you want everybody to buy it.
Listen, shut up.
You mad because they don't. Niggas don't support me. They won't wear my face on their shirt for $50.
Listen, y'all, stop worried about who supports you and who don't, and get yourself surrounded by motherfuckers who thinking like you and doing the kind of stuff that you're interested in doing.
If you don't have the support you need, you're not talking to the people you need to talk to. Thus, you're not doing business.
Well, I wouldn't say that 100% because sometimes you just ain't found that. Some people think they had that and then discovered after it was too late that this ain't what it was. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
That support system and stuff like that. Sometimes you think you really do got that.
Oh no, I didn't mean support system. I meant actual customers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actual customers. You haven't put your wings out there. Sorry, far enough. You're only thinking about, to your point, the people around you and in your neighborhood.
Yeah, and if you please let me tell y'all. When you start a business, y'all. This for everybody. This a public service announcement, okay? When you start a business, if when you came up with this idea, your only focus, your only audience that you are even considering capturing to get the support and blow up is your friends and your family, don't you move on that. Don't you move on that. Because let me tell you something, you gonna be a sad puppy. Them are the first ones that's not gonna support you the way you think. Them are the first ones, and they only can get you so far. You feel what I'm saying?
They don't have the kind of money you need.
You starting off. They'll support you starting off, but how many times really is your family gonna come buy this soap?
Because that's not fair either to put that on them too. To your point.
Yeah, but
how
I'm
many
saying
times do
you
I need to buy
have to
this?
think beyond this.
Exactly.
This
I agree.
group of people is what I'm saying. If your only focus is them and you think they supposed to support this 100% and be your sole source of income, that's not finna happen, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up and start really putting some thought into this and marketing things and connecting with strangers. Like you should want every stranger in the world to know what the fuck you're doing, where they can find it. I'm talking about, I don't give a damn if they old, young, blind, deaf. I don't give a shit. You should be trying to figure out, how can I make a difference in their life? How can I be an asset to these groups of people way across the world? God damn it, I'm trying to see how I can get shit in Canada.
I'm trying to make it to
Africa.
Africa.
Do you hear me? I'm trying to see how I can get shit to Canada, y'all. I ain't worried about the people on the block who ain't supporting me. I ain't worried about the people who went to junior high and high school with me. I ain't worried about the people who was on the cheer squad. I ain't I ain't worried about baby daddies. And you can't worry about those people. They there.
And it's not fair to put that on them. That's your passion. So find the other people that is their passion too.
But that goes back
you
to
get
what I'm saying.
I agree
gotta
with
be
you.
your passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it ain't your passion, it ain't it.
You just looking to make money. You're not even focused on your passion and what you plan to execute. That's why your focus is all wrong. Because you looking for that quick $20 you can get in your hand right now, versus how far you can actually go in the scope of your idea and how far it could stretch and different wings it could have.
You want to know how you discover the value of your brand or your business? You want to know how you could discover that? Like how you could foresee that, I'm going to say. By the value that it brings to other people.
That part.
If the value that it brings to other people is not like super high, it's not like beyond your wildest imagination, and
sometimes
because you have to be, whatever you're doing, I don't care if it's a product or a service or whatever the case may be, you need to figure out, how is this gonna positively affect people's lives? That's what you need to figure out.
Why do they need it?
When you figure that out, you done hit your gold mine. I promise you. When you figure out how can I get Asia? Asia is a boss in every sense of the word. But how can I make her feel like she fucking royalty over the whole entire universe? If I could figure that out, I'm rich as shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is the boss of all bosses we talking about, and there's a million other bosses in the world. And if I can figure this out about Asia, damn it, I done figured it out for the whole boss community, right?
And your passion got to be so strong, because remember, this is your idea. Your passion got to be so strong, you have to convince me this is why this is important. Did you know you need this? Do you know what this will benefit you in doing? Not, I need you to support me because I'm a black person trying to come up, and I grew up in the hood. We over that. We tired of hearing
the
that.
sad stories ain't gonna work.
It don't work because I don't give a
The times we
damn.
living in right now,
That's
everybody's
everybody.
story sad.
Right.
Everybody's
Right.
story sad.
That's played
the niggas
out.
with the money, the niggas with the
Period.
job, the motherfuckers with the
Period.
families, the homeless people. Everybody's story
Period.
sad right now. God damn it.
Or I'm a single mom just trying to make it, and I'm a single. I don't have no kids, and I'm trying to make it. So my light bill ain't due because I don't have kids. Yeah, I'm telling y'all better tell them why it's important to them, not why you're doing it. Because the stories is played out, unless it's just something super amazing.
Just look at yourself. Every single day that you look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that you're an asset to every room that you walk in and to every person that you encounter. You are an asset all the time. Okay?
I forgot to
tell
reveal it to
yourself
you.
that. Tell yourself that, because once you convince yourself of that,
It'll come out.
the way you walk into these rooms, the way that you handle people, the way that you represent your brand, all of that will change. All of that will change, and nobody will be able to stop you. Nobody.
You'll even have people wanting to work with you that don't necessarily, they're not connected to what you're doing, but because your shit is so together, they know, I better invest in that person, or let me give them that other piece they need. They'll pay attention from a business perspective. So don't ever count yourself out because dang, they didn't really like what I have, but they may like who you are, and that might present another opportunity.
Example, remember I talked about an encounter that I had. I went to a premiere. And this guy walked up to me and he was like, so who are you? I told him my name because that's what I thought he was asking, right? I tell him my name. And he was like, okay, but who are you? Like, what role do you play in this? And I was like, I don't. I'm just attending. And he was like, that's impossible. He said, when you walked in here, I felt like you are somebody that people should know. And that right there alone, I was like, yeah, nigga, I did that. You know? But it was because of how you carry yourself, how I move out here.
Period.
No.
Thank you,
no.
babe. I'm like, so all of a sudden.
No.
All of a sudden.
Okay. Hey. But yeah, like, just y'all pay attention to that and start moving in a different way. Like, if you still moving and trying to fit in or trying to appease where you come from, you doing it wrong, baby. You supposed to be trying to exceed that. You supposed to be looking far beyond that. You supposed to be try to do the things and talk to the people that's where you're trying to go. Don't stay right here and don't look backwards. It's okay to be cool with the people in your life that you grew up with and all that, but I'm saying when it comes to building yourself and your brand, you have to be focused on forward movement. You got to be focused on the end goal. If you're not focused on that, you're doing it wrong, you guys. Nobody wants to win and stay right here. What you trying to win? The hood? Well, that's all we gonna do? Once we do that, then that's it. It's over. No, we trying to, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to have enough money to go buy the White House if I want to. You feel what I'm saying?
Want to do it?
I'm trying to do some things, y'all. Hey, Created by Cassie, I see you. Thank you so much for tapping in. Rome, I see you. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you as well.
You should always be your walking brand also. So one of the things that I've been working on lately is being my walking brand. I'm very much an introvert. I'm very much shy. But I want my personality to match what they see when I'm recording, because that's who I am too.
Time's out. Can we pause right there really quick? Before you go any further, can you please, I want you to please explain to them what their brand is, because a lot of people feel like as long as I wear a shirt that say the name of this business, This is my brand. Like, people, y'all gotta know that it's bigger than this name. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So can you please explain that?
Yes. So what I mean by that is, if I'm in an environment, even if I go to a premiere, so to speak, and I'm just a guest, I'm never just a guest, because I walked in as my brand, to Queen's point. So if somebody asks me who I am, I'm going to tell them who I am and what I offer and why I'm there, and so how it connects to my business. Every opportunity that I get, I'm telling about my business, its purpose, and make it fit the environment that you're in. For example, if I went to something adult, I wouldn't talk about my nonprofit. I would talk about Melanin Madam. If I went to something for kids, I would talk about the nonprofit. But it's your elevator speech that you have presenting who you are and what you offer. And always what you offer, because that person, you're trying to get their ear and why they need you, right? You want to be like your walking resume, but it's an elevator speech. It's not a long thing. It's about 2 or 3 sentences, and you got to get it out there, who your brand is, who you are, why you're important.
And can I add to that?
Mm-hmm.
Your brand is you. Mm-hmm. You are your brand. How you talk, how you walk, the company you keep, the things you're pouring out into the world, that all of that is your brand. And when you doing shit all over the place, you ratchet over here, and then you this over there, and then you that over there, your brand is so confusing. People don't know how to fuck with you. They don't know when to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Keep a consistency along your journey. So then you can attract your tribe. Yep. The right people can come to you and stay solid with you. Mm-hmm. They gonna ride with you. You feel what I'm saying? Because they relate to you and they resonate with your brand. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the one thing I want y'all to understand about branding, okay? So if you are trying to be, like Asia said, if you're trying to be a representation for a nonprofit, the face of a nonprofit, if your nonprofit is geared towards bettering the lives of women and their self-esteem and things like that, if that's what you're pushing, if this is your brand and you want people to rock with you on that level, you cannot be hanging with the dudes that's disrespecting women and calling them out their name. You cannot be in the streets with your shit hanging out, looking any kind of way. You cannot be a stripper at the strip club doing, you feel what I'm saying? It don't match. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. If that's the life you choose, and that's the life you choose. And I'm just saying, when you're doing business, you want to make sure that your brand is a true representation of you and it's consistent. Mm-hmm. Don't let it be all over the place. Mm-mm. Let it be consistent, and people gonna rock with you.
I think the best example of that is us. We both have nonprofits. Mine is for high school underprivileged youth, right? That come from the same hood that I come from. We live in reality, right? Mm-hmm. So when I came out, my brand was never corporate Asian. I don't. They pay me to do that, right? That's not who I am. I was always auntie. So I came out as auntie. Who is the auntie? The one you can go to and tell the truth, the one that you can be who you are, the one that's going to tell you the truth about real life. So if you decide to be on a stripper pole, I'm going to tell you how to protect yourself and not be doing all the extra stuff. Turn that into entertainment and loving your body and take it from there. I'm also going to tell you how to go to college and ace that shit, because I did it. I am my brand. Exactly. Literally, I have lived my brand. I came out the hood and still am the hood, but I'm also I'm a woman. It's okay to be a woman, but that's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
we don't sit here and preach to these kids like, don't do this, don't do that. We're at church on Sunday. We feed our soul. We talk about praying, but we also will talk about, if I gotta handle business, and say it in the Bible, eye for eye. I will throat punch you if I have to defend myself.
And see, for me, my brand is A2S. Although I have a lot of different businesses. My brand is Addicted to Success, and I represent that in every sense of the word. I don't care what I'm going through, what I'm going against. Nothing and nobody could ever stop me. Can't nobody make me shut up. Can't nobody make me back down. You can't intimidate me. And when my mind is set on it, I'm coming for it. And if you in my way, I'm gonna run your ass over.
That part.
So move to the side. You feel what I'm saying? and at the same time, everybody that I come into contact with, I'm trying to see you succeed. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to pour into you so that you can get where you're trying to get to. I don't want to be a distraction or a liability for you.
A liability.
I want to see you win. You feel what I'm saying? And so for me, when you hear Addicted to Success and you hear Queen name, you're going to say, oh yeah. She gonna make sure we winning, you winning. She gonna make sure this person straight, that person straight. Success is different for everybody,
That
y'all.
part.
Success could be you achieving sobriety.
Getting out the
Success
bed.
could be overcoming game banging and addictions and all of that.
Trauma.
Those different things. Yes, success could be you the first homeowner in your family. It could be you going to college. It could be you opening a business. Success is different for everybody. And guess what? All you got to do is tell me where you trying to go, and I'm motherfucking trying to get you
That
there.
whole
Do you
part.
feel what I'm saying? So my brand is, whether I'm cussing, I'm praying, or I'm working, my brand is my brand, and it's consistent all the time. You get what I'm saying? All the time. And that's how you guys gotta be. That's how you guys gotta be. That's what I want for our people, okay? And then shameless plug. Let me say this real fast. Y'all make sure y'all spread the word. It's on my page. I've been promoting it like crazy. Everything, share it, tag a friend, whatever you gotta do. But excuse me, in reference to what we're talking about tonight, I'm hosting an event called A Toast to Success. And the reason I'm doing the Toast to Success, this is not my first one. It's gonna be many more after this, and I have done it before COVID came and kind of made me step back a little bit or whatever. But it's a whole lot of people out here making moves. And like I said, those moves could be pertaining to any of those things that I just mentioned, right? And once we reach our goal, it don't stop. We don't get to bask in that excitement or that accomplishment, because life still is moving. So we got other shit that we got to do. We can't stop right here. You accomplished this, but you got to keep going. It's more to do. You got to get further than this. You know what I mean? So we don't always get to celebrate ourselves, and we should. It's very, very important that you celebrate your achievements, because it's hard, y'all. Accomplishing one thing, whether it's small or big, it's hard. None of it is easy, y'all, and we got to get into the habit of celebrating ourselves, patting ourselves on the fucking back. And it's a lot of people out here that's doing things that don't have a support system around them to say, good job.
Proud of you.
I'm proud
I
of
see
you. Oh, I'm going to
Thank
take
you.
you to dinner. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that. No, a lot of people don't have that. So with the Toast to Success, everybody in the community that's doing something, that's making moves, that's bossing up in their own personal life, this is the event for you to come to. Get fly, hit this red carpet, do your interview to let people know what you got going on, what you doing, how you moving, what you got coming up. You get what I'm saying? Get in here, have a fucking ball. Performances, everything, but in a room full of bosses just like you. They are all there to not only celebrate themselves, but to celebrate you and say, baby, I see you. I see you. and toast it up at the end of the night to a whole nother year of success. And we gonna come do that shit again next year with some whole new accomplishments and a whole new set of goals with a whole different squad of bosses. You feel what I'm saying? We keep elevating. Sometimes that's all we need and don't even realize it. Sometimes all we need is somebody to say, I see you. And that's enough motivation to get you past whatever hurdle it is in your life right now. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all that's needed. So guess what? The queen bringing it to y'all. But like I said, we got performances and all of those different things. We got some bomb ass vendors, y'all. We got Queen Elevation with Power Lipsticks hosting the red carpet, y'all. She gonna be there doing her thing. It's gonna be super amazing. We got Lou Cynthia, also known as Hip Hop Lou. We got her coming down to host the event. We got Sophia Collier as the VIP host. Yes, there's VIP, y'all. Come in the building. I'm trying to tell y'all, we doing this real fly, like I'm telling y'all, right? And we got her. We got Sarah performing, and when I tell y'all, this lady voice is amazing. Y'all don't even understand life, okay? We finna turn up in this thing. It's a whole lot of special guests coming out. We got Nakia Gray coming out. We got a lot of different people, y'all. We got a lot of different people, and y'all know Asian Bank gonna be in the building, right?
Amen.
It's impossible for them not to be there, right?
I need a VIP section.
You feel me? So we got Asian Bank in the building, y'all. We got some amazing sponsors. Like, y'all come have fun. Come have fun and celebrate what you doing, because, baby, listen, it matter.
I got one.
Okay, come on.
I got one.
Come on.
Come and try out networking in a room full of your own people. That's the most comfortable place you could ever be.
You're right.
We're your people.
You're right.
Most comfortable, right? Because we're trying to get to that Caucasian people money. So start with us, right? Because that's who's going to build you up. To Queen's point, that's where you get your charge. So all of these memes that I see, that I don't need nobody, I don't care about what nobody think, that's a lie.
Yep.
You do.
Yes, you do.
It is a part of you that needs to be loved. You are human, and that's what I mean when I say be honest with yourself. If you need somebody, call them. If people and I'm sorry to say this, but if people really love you and they're paying attention to you when you're not okay, they don't want you to not be okay. So those are the people that are going to reach out to you until you talk to them. But everybody, we all are kids on the inside. That's the beauty. That's the pure part. It needs to be fed. Stop moving forward like I got this by myself. I could do it by myself. You're only hurting yourself.
Yep, you're holding yourself back,
You're
and it took
hurting
me
yourself.
a long time to learn that. And it was
Me too.
it was me protecting me.
Myself.
You feel what I'm saying? It goes back to that
It's hurt.
thing
It
that
hurts.
we was taught way back in the day. You want something done right, do it yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So now you hold on to that like goddamn weight. You know what I mean? And you try and fulfill every position and wear all of these hats alone and deal with the emotions alone and the responsibilities alone, and you don't have to. You don't have to. It's a
Not
whole,
everybody's gonna let you down.
exactly.
Not everybody's gonna break your heart.
And like we were saying earlier, there's a whole fucking tribe of bosses out here, y'all, that want to
In your
be
own
down with
community.
you, that want to see you win, that want to be on your team, that want to connect together and like really push. Like, it's
That's
a
what
lot
social
of
media is
us.
for.
You just have to find that tribe. And
Reach
I'm
out.
telling you, as soon as you start being willing to open yourself
feels
up
so
to talk
good.
to strangers, because strangers is who gonna get you rich. I'm telling
I'm
you.
telling you.
Strangers is gonna change your life.
Yes.
I'm telling you what God love, okay?
Yep.
Strangers is gonna change your freaking
We were
life.
strangers.
Yeah, me and her
We
met
were strangers.
on a listen. The only way we met, we both from LA. We both from out here. Ain't never seen each other a day in our life. But we finna boss up in Miami with some millionaires and billionaires and shit like that. And we like, hold on. I'm from LA too, bitch.
Right.
We need to have a meet up before we go so we can know how we moving out here. That's how we met. And we've been solid as a rock ever since, y'all.
Yep. Took care of each other from beginning to end.
Hey, Tijan, I see you. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, but y'all, that's how we met. And we been rocking strong. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And she doing big things. She can call me anytime and be like, Queen, I need to know X, Y, and Z. And if I don't know, I'll be like, sister, give me an hour and watch. I'm supposed to call back. Because I know who to call. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to be willing. Y'all
share your information.
Stop holding
Damn.
this shit hostage like this.
Man, especially if somebody tried. What we not gonna do is don't call me asking me how to start a nonprofit. Somebody text me and I'm gonna show you my goddamn phone. How do you start an LLC? Motherfucker, you could have typed that into Google. Why did you just ask me that? You want me to help you?
Because they don't want to. People don't want to do the work.
That is disrespectful.
They want the accolades and they want
Sister,
all
that
of
is
that, but they don't want to do the work.
So you just gonna trust what I say? And then what you gonna do? Blame it on me?
People do.
And I'm tired of hearing too, I love your YouTube channel. I think I want to start one. That's not a compliment either. Okay.
Well, you know what they call that?
What?
Inspiration.
Fuck. Excuse me.
You're inspiring them. You feel me?
When things don't go together, you know, you got kinder care over here, you want a daycare over here you got a strip club, they next to each other because you're trying to use the same building. Then you call yourself selling lipstick that you really stole from your cousin. Then you selling edge cream and you blow up balloons and make centerpieces.
A confusing brand that nobody's gonna follow. Didn't I just say that?
That's when every time something looked good to somebody, now mind you, I've been doing this for 4 years. Now that I'm showing out, because I branded myself like I said I was going to, now people can see me all of a sudden. But I got my same list of people that was rocking with me before when I was trying it out to see if I liked it. I got the same list, and those are the people that I'm calling.
Right. I agree with that. That's what I would do. I got a list
that's not a compliment.
I got a list
Period.
of people that I can call.
Why wouldn't I stay 10 toes down with the people that's been there for me? That's not fair. I'm not doing that.
Stop jumping ship on the people
don't
that
do
helped
that.
you get where you at too.
Even
because if it wasn't for them, your ass wouldn't be where you at.
Inspired and all of that. Period. And I'm like Queen, because I remember asking Queen this before. So if a celebrity came in here and it was a chair, who get the chair? And she gave the right, whoever came first. Meaning you're a person too. I have different caliber of people reaching out to me now, but to my point, my list matters too. I'm not bumping nobody for nobody because I think they're valuable to what we're talking about. We got amazing people right around us. I want to celebrate those people so people know.
Let me ask this question to you and Bank before we get off of here, right? Okay. Because I'm all about doing the unthinkable.
Period.
Right? That I always want to do some
trailblazer.
Shit. People be like,
how did you think of that?
What made you even? You feel me? That's the shit I like to do.
That makes me hyperventilate a little bit.
Toast to success. I just told you its purpose and everything that it includes, what my goal is, right? If you could see anybody at this event, who would you want to see?
You already know who I'm going to say.
Who?
Super.
Okay. Bank, if you could see anybody at this event, who would it be?
Eric Thomas.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Who would you want?
I personally, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, okay? But I personally would like to see Tyler Perry in the building. If I could get Tyler Perry, and see, y'all, this is what y'all don't understand. I say this stuff out of my mouth all of the time behind the scenes because you never know what's gonna happen. How do you know? Remember,
don't limit yourself.
Remember, I talk to strangers, right? So who's to say that one of these strangers I be talking to that believes in my brand and like how I move don't know Tyler Perry?
That's real. That's
How
why
do
you
you know?
network.
It could, and it don't even have to be a business relationship. It could be his long lost cousin that ain't seen him in about 5 years, and I'm finna ask him to fly out here because I'm coming too, and this will be a good
I'll fly
meetup
to you.
place. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't never know how it's gonna happen, but it can happen. Just keep speaking that shit into existence, okay?
Make your dreams big.
I hope y'all learned something tonight.
And inspired.
You feel me? We vented a little bit, but we told y'all the truth. We helped y'all know that y'all not by yourself and that y'all can still keep pushing through this shit too, okay?
Still a boss if you crazy.
Exactly. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all following Melanin Madam LLC. Make sure that you're following Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Make sure that you're following the Candy Line, and that's Candy with a K. And make sure that you stay tapped into the Toast to Success. The link is in my bio to purchase tickets, whether it's regular or VIP. And I'll see y'all on the red carpet, baby.
Think it's a joke, don't got a clue, I think you should know it's non-stop. As long as you know, ahead of the pack.